Jai Hind and hello everyone. This is Arshia here and today I'm gonna share my first SSB experience with you guys. My first SSB was in Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad, which is also known as Prayagraj. Most of us picture SSB as only the personality test, but for me it was like a mini national integration camp. You can meet a lot of people from different state and culture. So let's quickly talk about where I stayed, how I traveled, and most importantly, my experience of SSB. The start of my SSB journey was beautiful and it was a new year. I left my home at 4 a.m. in the morning on 1st of Jan 2023 after spending a wonderful night with my cousins. Then reached Bangalore airport at 6 a.m. and my boarding time was at 8:15 a.m. My family dropped me at the front gate and I alone took it from there. I reached Allahabad at 10:30 am and took a cab from there to Sainik Guest House. I registered myself in Sainik Guest House and got a bed booked with my other friends who were there for SSB on the same day. For those who don't know about Sainik Guest House, let me explain. So Sainik Guest House is a place where you get to stay before one day of your SSB. It is a beautiful place and you will have to pay only $200 to stay. With that, you get a single bed where you share room with many other candidates. You also get one blanket and pillow to sleep, and for meals there is a mess but it is payable. I had a very wonderful day as I got to know many people and we became friends in less than one day. We encouraged each other for our next day SSB and shared our experiences with each other. We laughed, we motivated, and we also had meals together. Next day morning, we got up at 4 am and left for Selection Center East before reporting time, which was at 6 am. Just after reporting, we were sent to the mess and we had breakfast and it was tasty. Later, we were asked to carry our documents and then we had to take OAR test, PPDT test simultaneously without any break. We then had documentation and after documentation, we had lunch and then guess what? It was our time for result. The most scary part of the SSB. We got our results and unfortunately, I was screened out. My OAR was good and I was able to narrate the story and also my story was relatable and fine. So I didn't regret much, however, I think they might have found some mistake and I totally appreciate and agree with that. To all the defense aspirants, I just want to tell you, never give up. I saw people giving their SSBs for 9th attempt, 5th attempt and more. I think they are the real champions. One who doesn't give up is not less than the conqueror. Just remember, you have conquered everything if you haven't given up until the last. So friends, this was my first SSB experience and I want to conclude my story by saying this. To all the people out there who are trying their best for their goals, please remember, failure should be an option, but giving up shouldn't be. You can pick yourselves up after falling, but not when you have already given up. So try and try, that makes you perfect. And yes, one day you will definitely achieve something and you will be grateful for that. Thank you and Jai Hind.